Hi, I'm Sarah, this is week 16. On Monday, I had a Jamba Juice breakfast, which actually consisted of the energy bowl, which is really good. They had like yogurt in there and like fruit and everything and granola, and I got super obsessed with granola, so I mean it was really good and gave me energy and boost for the day, which is exciting. And I had classes and it was pretty much just kind of like me having a tired Monday though, because like the energy bowl was good and everything, but I kind of just, yeah, there wasn't really much going on, so I decided just to go to sleep early that night. And by early, I mean it was literally 8 p.m. so it was nice though. I haven't gotten to sleep that early in literally months, so it was actually really nice. Then Tuesday rolls around and I woke up for radio, you know, getting up by like 7:30, trying to rush on over to get there by 8, the usual. And instead I woke up with the chills earlier than I should have. Like it was 6:50-ish and I felt miserable, like literal miserable, and it got only worse as time moved on. So I mean, like I was really sore. I felt like I laid on my arm weird, but like all of me was sore. I had the chills on the inside and it was just disgustingly gross feeling of achiness. But I still went to radio. You know, I had breakfast. I couldn't really eat breakfast. There were strawberries and blackberries and I put it on top of my oatmeal and it was so good, but I couldn't even taste it. Like I had no appetite, which is weird for me because I usually do. So I mean, like it was miserable. So I managed to go through with radio. I played some songs, it was all good, and then afterwards I just came back and I was planning to go to sleep for a while, but I couldn't get to it, so I took an ibuprofen, and I also had picked up some soup on the way back from the store, and it was kind of just whatever random soup that they had. I personally didn't really care for it, but I was like feeling sick enough that it actually seemed to be a good thing to have, so I mean, like I guess it helped, but I took mental note that I needed to pick up some actual good soup. So I had that. I kind of just tried to relax for a bit, and then I went to work because I still had work that day. So I mean, like I went and it was really cool because we got our sweatshirts in. As being a part of the sound department, we all got special sweatshirts. It has our name on it. It says production sound. So it's really cool, and it's super heavy. It's super warm and cozy. But the thing is that since they turned on the heater, it's been so warm in the sound department. So everyone's like, how are you wearing that right now? But I was so cold on the inside, like I couldn't even realize it was warm. So I was wearing that the whole time, so it was perfect timing, but the chills was bad, and I was actually there a lot that day, so there wasn't that much to do. So whenever like there wasn't anything going on, I was just trying to work on essays, but mostly just curling up and trying to stay warm. And I realized I was getting worse and worse too, which wasn't helping. So I mean, I guess I did feel better. It felt good to sleep. I'm guessing I was just sleep deprived because the couple nights before, like I just wasn't getting a lot of like really good sleep, where I was asleep all the way and not just waking up every 2 seconds. So like, I don't know, I guess I felt better. So then I met up with McKenna and we went on over to YouTube Space LA because there was an event going on. I didn't know what the event was, but we were just like, okay, we're going. So we went and I was feeling much better. There were food trucks. What we decided, they're like, okay, here's your little ticket. You could go to any of these food trucks and get something. I'm like, yes. So I went to the grilled cheese food truck, which was so good because I got grilled cheese and tater tots, and it was, guys, yep, that was the first thing I ate that day that I actually had the appetite for and tasted really good. So I knew I was feeling better just from that experience alone. I knew it wasn't just me being on the ibuprofen just making me think I'm better. No, I was really better. So I mean, that was good. And I kind of just went on over and we saw the different games that were set up. It was a gaming event, I guess, and it was just fun. And we just hung out at YouTube for a while. I got to see other people there, entered for a raffle, and it was just a good time. And afterwards we just headed on back and I took a shower and went to sleep. On Wednesday morning I decided just to sleep on it in. The day before at work I was like really not feeling well, like I said, so I decided to take Wednesday morning off so I could have that extra time to recoup and sleep, because I knew I was going to need more sleep, and that was probably my problem with why I was feeling so out of it in the first place. So I took that morning off for work and I just slept in, and it was such a good thing too because I feel like that really just helped me feel better. So I was feeling quite better the next morning when I woke up. And then I went on over to Starbucks and had a Starbucks oatmeal for breakfast, which was really good. And then I had classes because classes are a thing. For production, I got to be the cinematographer, and it was our last day that we were actually shooting in class. Like, it was our last class. Yeah, it was just our last class, and I was super sad about that. It's been a great run, but we've learned so much over the course of the time. But that goes for all the classes, but especially that one. And it was cool. So we finalized our final scene for the class, and it was great. And then afterwards, I went on over to another YouTube event, this time with Brenna, and it was the holiday music concert. It was fun, and they actually were catered by Rubio's, which I mentioned in a previous video, but it was so good. And yeah, it was fun. I actually met up with somebody else that I had already known through like another past event. So I'm like, wow, that's cool, I know you. And it was really such a fun, festive, cool event to be at. And then afterwards, we decided to go to Target. Now the thing about that day was that it was crazy foggy. I mean, seriously foggy. And being by the ocean, I mean, like, I don't know, I'm not used to ocean fog. So it was cool though. It was so eerie, but we kind of got lost on the way to Target. So we were trying to manage, but eventually we got to Target. And they're open until midnight here, which is insane because Targets back home do not stay open until midnight. So anyway, we went and it was fun, and we got all the things we needed. Just kind of had fun being at a store, like shopping. I don't know, it was fun. And afterwards, I got a whole bunch of things that I needed and just a couple of things I wanted to keep on hand, which was good. And then we had walked outside into the mall area, and there's all these like punctuation marks. It's called the punctuation station, and it's so cool. So we decided to like just take pictures with all the different punctuation marks, which is pretty fun. So had a little photo shoot at the mall. It was just a really great time, and then we just headed on back to campus, and that was pretty much it for the night. On Thursday I had work, I had classes, and then I went to the red carpet premiere of Snervous, which, if you guys don't know, is Tyler Oakley's new movie. It's a documentary about, how his life is, beyond YouTube, beyond what you see on the screen. And it was so much fun. Okay, so like I went, and like I said before, I had like the tickets to see it, but there was no guarantee I was actually going to be able to see the movie because it wasn't like I had tickets. I had to RSVP 2 tickets. So if it sold out, I couldn't see the movie, and I had to go through and set up for press before they would be like, okay, we're going to give you a ticket as a fan, but like you can't do both. Choose one or the other right now and talk to us later. So it didn't matter. I went. It was so cool. I knew like a lot of people there, which was really exciting. I saw, okay, so like I did get a picture with Tyler. Tyler's really sweet. And I actually got, okay, I told Jen about the story. So I saw Jen at Penn again, Jen McAllister, and she was there with Lauren Elizabeth. And when they came on over for the interview, I told the story about how like I waited all that time, finally get to the front, like this was the beginning of the semester, and get a picture, and it turns out blurry, and they wouldn't let me go back and take another one. So we got several clear, actual distinct pictures, which is good. I saw just like a whole bunch of YouTubers, and we got a lot of really great interviews, so go check those out. And yeah, it was just such a great event, and it started raining for a little bit, which is crazy, but it was all good. It was just like over quickly and no big deal. And afterwards I went on over and I got a ticket, and I managed to end up getting a ticket. They gave one to me, and Ava couldn't stay because she had things to work on. I stayed. I didn't really know anybody else there, so it was like my first time staying at a movie theater without knowing other people. But like, it all been, it's not like a random occasion. This is a premiere, and I'm surrounded by at least a bunch of YouTubers that I know, right? I mean, that counts. So I went on over. There were assigned seats though, so I got into the theater, I went on over, I sat down, and I met the girl next to me who she just happened to be watching the red carpet, and someone from Awesomeness TV gave her a ticket. So she's just like, okay, this is cool. So she was there, and then she's like, you do realize who's sitting right next to you, right? I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And turns out I was like literally sitting right next to Troye Sivan, which was pretty cool. He's apparently a YouTuber and musician. I personally didn't know who that was, but I looked him up afterwards. I was like, wow, okay, cool. But yeah, I saw Colleen, who's Miranda Singh. She was totally like right there. I saw so many people and it was so fun. And it was my first time actually sitting in a theater for a premiere, which is amazing because you go see a movie and everyone claps at the end and you're like, why are you clapping? Nobody in this theater has anything to do with anything, but this was different. This was not a group of fans even watching the movie. It was literally a group of, you know, Tyler and his family and his friends and his supporters and other YouTubers just going and just being there for that moment, and it was so incredible. It was amazing just to be there, and everyone was like laughing and smiling and just like really having a great time with it. But it was a different experience than any other movie I've ever seen in the theater before, so it was incredible. I loved that. It was something that I never thought I'd be able to do, and I was there, and it was just such a great experience, and it was fun. And afterwards we all had to be totally rushed out of the theater so that like they could close and people weren't standing there mingling for hours. So I actually got a couple more pictures with people, which is cool. Like met D'Angela, so I got a picture with her and then got to rush that out. And then I'm like frantically on the phone trying to figure out Uber because, you know, Uber, like I had to find a way back home. I'm like, what am I doing? So try to figure out what's going on. And then I look on Uber and I saw Shane Dawson literally doing the same thing, just like a couple little feet beside me, and he's like freaking out trying to get to Uber, and then like starts crossing the road. I'm like, yep. So I didn't get a picture with him, but I did see him, and we were both literally in the same situation, so I think that's pretty funny. And yep, that happened. So I managed to get Uber set up, and then I took it on back to campus, and I was just freaking out because everything that happened was so cool and so amazing, and I was like, is this even real? Like, what is my life right now? So it was really, it was amazing. And I got back and I couldn't talk to anybody, which is, you know, a struggle because Addie was studying and she wasn't even in the room. And, you know, I can't call home because of that time difference, and I'm not going to call when everyone's asleep, so like, it was annoying. I needed to talk about it, so I blogged about it, you know, in an appropriate fashion, I guess. And yeah. Friday was my last day of classes for the semester, and like that's it. Like that was the last day of classes, and it was really cool because like, I don't know, I'm used to being able to say last year, like the last day of classes is in June, but that's not the case anymore when we're on like the semester system. So yeah, it was weird. I feel like this semester has gone by crazy incredible fast, and it's really weird too because I remember last year I was talking with someone who said, you know, you wrote a blank and your first semester is going to be over. You're going to be like, wow, that went by so quick. And it's so true. Like, yeah, I have that moment all the time now because it is true. Time did go by so fast, but I'm happy that everything that happened. So anyway, I went to my final classes. Actually, on the way to one of them, I got a sample. I passed by the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf on campus, and they were having giveaways for samples for the Red Velvet Hot Chocolate, which was so good, and I seriously want to get one sometime because it was amazing. Like so good. So it has been a wonderful week. So I did some more editing, I got everything going good, and then I just watched some Netflix, and I watched Revenge of the Bridesmaids, and it was such a good movie and so much fun. And yeah, so I'm going to just say that this week has been YouTube week because Saturday was cool. I went to community table. I was going to go with a whole group of people, but the availability of who was going to be able to go kept on changing to this next event. So long story short, I'm totally in a music video, and I went to the shoot that day. It was for Ricky Dillon and Trevor Moran's upcoming hit single from their new album, and it's going to be called Steal the Show, and I got to be a part of that music video, and it was so much fun. It was like, I'm still amazed that even happened, but it was literally it's just such an incredible experience. We went on over to the Velasco, which is a nightclub down in downtown LA. You know, going to the nightclub, like, and it was really fun. It was a several hour day shoot. They actually paid us for it, which was pretty amazing because there was like enough, but it was the most fun set thing ever. Like, it was so cool and so fun. I got to meet them. They were super nice, super chill, and it was just a great experience. We got to like dance and have a good time, and the venue was so gorgeous and so cool. And you know, they kept on doing different shots. I'm in it quite a bit, so when it comes out on December 28th, you can check it out and you will see me dancing around in it. So yes, I'm in a music video for Ricky Dillon and Trevor Moran Steal the Show, and I am so happy. It was so much fun, and it was lots of confetti. I can't say much, but I'm telling you that the song is amazing. The entire setup and everything looks so cool. There's a lot of cool things going on in this video, very entertaining, and on top of all of that, you know, a lot of confetti and good times. So I'm excited to see when that comes out, and when it does, you'll get to see me in it, so that's super exciting. You should go to subscribe to their channels as well, so that is, yeah, I'm still freaking out. That was such a great day, and it was so much fun. Like, I could listen to that song over and over and over again and still want to dance to it. Like, yeah, it was just that amazing, and I know that you guys are going to like it as well, so I am excited for that. And after we freaked out about just how awesome that was, McKenna and I decided that we were going to go somewhere and just grab something to eat before heading back to campus, and we went to Chipotle, which was so good. And I actually picked up extra chips, which, guys, yep, it's happened. We just kind of headed back, and I just was like internally like freaking out. I was like, just couldn't believe that all of that was actually happening. So yeah, that leads us to Sunday. I am here. I woke up, I had some grapefruit juice, so yeah, I'm here. I am filming videos, I'm going to edit them, I'm going to keep on eating my Chipotle chips, and it's going to be just kind of like a peaceful, relaxing day where I get things done. And I'll probably call home for a bit because I couldn't talk about everything that happened yesterday when I got back because it was too late, and yeah, that's my day. So I hope you enjoyed week 16. Check back next week for week 17. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for joining me, because week 17 I'm going to film completely in vlog format, which I'm pretty excited and nervous about. I'm so nervous. I've been so excited to share what I've been doing on a weekly basis here with you, and having this web series has been just so much fun, and it took a while to be able to grasp like how I was uploading and all that, how I had this set up, and I keep continuing to grow with this, but I'm really happy that I'm able to document what I'm doing every week and have it here so that you can see what's going on and keep in the loop with everything, because it's exciting. I can't even keep up with everything that's going on, you know. Be that through video, I am able to share it and save it forever, and it's been really special. And I will definitely have this back up. I have to go on winter hiatus. I'm not going to be posting any of the Livin CA videos over winter break. Definitely check back to the channel because I'll be posting a lot of videos over winter break. It just won't be the series. We'll be coming back in January, later January. So you should stay posted for that because there are more things going on, and I'm going to be really happy to share that with you. So thank you so much for joining me on the first half of the first season of Livin CA. I can't believe it went by as fast as it did, and so much has happened. And if you like this video and this entire series, let me know. Leave a comment telling me what was like your most favorite week or favorite thing that I did or something like that. And you know, just give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I really appreciate that as well. And I'll just see you all in my next video. Bye!